everybody, and welcome to video number 26 in my EFT series. And this video I'm going to do is video to help us with hoarding, decluttering. It follows on from video number 24, which I did about already helping us to release clutter. And I'm just going to wrap up from what I said in the last video, and that was that I'm encouraging you to pause and listen to what it is your clutter is trying to tell you. What is the message behind that? Also feel how the clutter makes you feel. I also suggested, if you're not sure whether there is something that you want to get rid of, just have it in front of you and tap on it and see whether that is something which you feel is going to be useful or not. And also tune in to the emotions which come up for you. Also try to notice where this thing first started for you. And I was kind of reflecting on myself that for me, I started to hold on to things about 4 years ago when my husband died, and I kind of realized that dealing with my own grief is something which is going to help me to release the clutter which I'm holding on to, memories of my husband. I did talk also quite a lot about my husband, that he himself was a hoarder. He kept, he was holding on to things, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that when he was young, his family had to go without. He, only had one pair of shoes, and as I've been tapping, I've been noticing kind of more and more that I've got very similar issues that, I don't want to get rid of that. I want to hold on to that. And what is actually surprising, or probably not surprising or interesting, is that we often attract people into our lives who have got very similar issues to ours. So, when I'm looking at my husband and seeing how, he was hoarding and how he found it difficult to let go, and how he used to love to go actually to shops to buy more and more, even though I could not comprehend why is he buying more when he's already got more than plenty. But I'm beginning to kind of understand that, the issues we had were very similar. That is why we were kind of attracted to each other, that in a way he continues, even though he's gone, he still continues to teach me lessons. And of course he was teaching me lessons when he was alive. Maybe then I wasn't taking so much notice, but I do now. And one of the reasons I'm doing the video actually today, or prompted to do it today, is because there were quite a few things which made me think today. So one of the things was that I needed to go to the things where my clutter is to find something, and I've noticed that there is clothes which is actually getting moldy. And I said, well, I don't want to have anything to do with that. I really want to start clearing. And the other thing was a guy came to read our electric meter today, and we've got a meter now. They're one of the smart meters. We had them installed a couple of years ago, and so he actually said to me, "Oh, where shall I read it from? Underneath the stairs or on the meter?" I said the meter is easier, because otherwise I would have to clear so much clutter. But he made me feel a bit guilty, because he saw all the mess which is in my kitchen, and also there was dust on top of the electric meter, and I thought, oh no, that's not very good. And one final thing is, when I do these videos now, I really starting to put some structure to it. Because in the past I did the videos just spontaneously and what came to mind, which is good, but I'm realizing that I really need to keep a structure. So this is the first time when well, not the first time, but I started to think about, some structure to this video. So I made notes, and yeah, so that's something which for me, kind of made me realize all these things. So what I would like to focus on today is about helping us when we are actually in the habit of getting more and more things, and we kind of know these things are not really necessary. Not everything we sometimes go to buy is necessary, and very often the act of buying things helps us fix another emptiness inside of ourselves, and it's only temporary. It doesn't last long. We go and buy ourselves something nice and we feel good about ourselves, but it only makes us feel well in that temporary spot. So the setup which we can have about that is, even though I keep buying things, I don't really need any more of these things. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I keep buying more and more stuff, more clothes which actually I never ever wear, I love and accept myself anyway. So even though I keep buying more and more clothes and more things which are not really necessary, I love and accept myself anyway. Okay, so at the top of our head, I just buy too much. I buy things I don't need. It makes me feel good when I buy all these nice things for myself. Do I really need all these things? I'm just buying too much. I am buying more than I need. Buying too much. And then there is too much clutter. All this clutter. I just buy too much. I buy things I don't need. I buy clothes I never wear. I just buy too much. Too much I buy. I just buy. I'm a shopaholic. Is that right? Shopaholic? Yeah, addicted to shopping. I'm a shopping addict. Okay, so if I put the hand on my heart center, take a deep breath in. So I tune in. And I feel this guilt about me buying too much stuff. So that can be our next setup. So even though I feel all this guilt about buying too much, I love and accept myself anyway. I feel guilty. I'm a shopaholic, but I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel guilty that I'm buying too much, I buy things I do not need. It's just this feel-good factor I'm craving. I love and accept myself anyway. So at the top of the head, I feel guilty. Guilty about shopping. This excessive shopping. I feel guilty. Guilty about shopping. All this excessive shopping. All this guilt. I'm a shopaholic. I feel guilty about it. I buy too much. I am a shopaholic. And I feel guilty about it. All this guilt about excessive shopping. I feel guilty. Okay, so putting a hand on my heart center, tune in to how I feel. And that guilt, there is another guilt coming up, and this guilt is that actually I am not clearing things away. I just leave things. I don't have the energy. That is my excuse to do all these things. So there is a guilt about putting things off. So I think I've been putting things off for years and years and years. So if that is something you feel that, you feel guilty about not tidying up, not clearing things, then the next setup for you could be similar to mine. Could be, even though I'm not putting things away, I'm not tidying things up, I sabotage tidying up. I sabotage clearing all this junk away. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I sabotage clearing things away, I'm not dealing with that. There is so much junk everywhere, and I'm not dealing with that. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I procrastinate and I don't tidy up, all this junk is just accumulating. I love and accept myself anyway. Okay, so now we can, just continue tapping the reminder phrase about this procrastination. This procrastination. This sabotage. This procrastination. I'm too lazy to clear things. This sabotage. This procrastination. I'm just too lazy. I never seem to get things done. I never even seem to be able to start. All this procrastination, all this sabotage. I am putting things away. All this procrastination. Okay, so I put my hand on my heart center. Take a deep breath in. And it is here where I could continue to tap on all the issues which keep coming up. So in the previous video I was tapping on my grief, which still is not processed, on clearing this grief, on pain which, if we are not expressing things, then the body will express it for us. So continuing tapping on the pain is a good way of clearing all this, unprocessed emotions and things like that. And so when we are tapping on the clutter, then what happens to us that we will start transforming our life and start attracting to the love that we deserve. If we've got clutter, then is something, you know, there is some kind of mental health issue for us, and if you are not dealing with that clutter, then, you know, it's we are then not able to attract the love into our lives. And yeah, so this is a couple of months ago, as I was doing my New Year's resolutions, I said that I'm going to clear my house as one of my New Year's resolutions. First time that I've ever done New Year's resolutions, and we're like 2 months into the new year, and I still have not done anything physically about starting to clear any clutter. But what I have done is I've set myself some targets, and you know, like in March and April, I'm going to be dedicating myself, big deal, to clearing my clutter. So I've got it now into my diary. You know, I'm putting now myself as a priority, and I'm forgiving myself. I'm letting go. I'm attracting love into my life. So I did finish the last video I did about decluttering with a, now I've written it down, Ho'oponopono meditation, because last time I wasn't sure how to say that. So I'll just do a tapping to wrap up on that, just on the 4 meditation phrases, which are I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you, I thank you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you. Thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to seeing you during my next video. Bye for now.